It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Alright guys, so here is the long-awaited video that y'all have all been waiting for. So basically, I was involved with a influencer or funny comedian, whatever you want to call him, Christopher Sales, okay? Him. So I got involved with him like June 20, I moved down here June 15th of 2024. And, you know, that's where we met for the first time. I had been talking to him on the internet for like a couple months or whatever the case may be. And then I ended up telling him I was moving to Houston. And he offered to let me come stay with him. And I was like, okay, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Till I got my stuff together. So within this time of meeting him, you know, I did develop feelings for him. I did start to like him. And, you know, I was just like, you know, I mean, I was young, very much infatuated, you know, but let's get to the actual interesting part of the story, because y'all need to know this. So first off,
still kind of young.
Me to make a OF account. I'm not going to say it too loud because I don't want to get banned. And in the process of making that, my email was not working. And he was like, oh, we can use mine. And I was like, okay, that's perfectly fine with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was like, oh, we'll just change it later. So I was like, all right, cool. So we make it. I put in my banking information. At the time, I did not have a bank. I was using like Chime and Cashapp and things like that. So I put my Chime account on there. So right, we open up the account, we get everything going, and I go in there.
Red flag number 2.
Mind you, when I didn't have like two-factor authentication or anything like that, once I had created that account with his email, I could not go back in there and change anything. And I found out like a day or two later, or actually the same day, I think it might have been the same day, I think I had found out that he had changed the banking information to his. So me personally, I did what any smart person would have done. I made another account and I didn't tell him about it. So I had 2 OnlyFans accounts, and I was promoting it on my other ex account that he didn't know about. So within the course of that time, within July alone, which is when I made the account, by July 24th, which is the end of the month, I made that account on July 1st. I had made over $5,000, which I did not receive. Which brings me to the next point. I did not gain access to that account until I left him November 28th. I moved out, packed all my stuff, and I left. Because he was very disrespectful to me, yelled at me on the game in front of all his little friends, and thought I wasn't going to leave. Like, I had enough. And on top of withholding money from me, now, if you want to know the exact amount, from July 1st, 2024 to November 28th, November 28th, 2024, he had taken $21,086 from me, okay? I'd never seen that money, never did. I had a separate account, like I told you, that I was making money off of, but I never saw the money from that original account that was meant to be mine, right? And I admit I was, you know, that was kind of dumb of me to, like, you know, not do nothing about it. But in his claims, he claims, mind you, because we did move out of the homeboy's house or whatever, and moved into our house, and it was just me and him. He claimed he was paying the bills. Mind you, I only stayed there for 2.5 months, right about 2.5 months. In 2.5 months, you're not going to spend $21,000 on anything. Not no rent, no light bill, no electricity. Then on top of that, I ended up getting furniture for my room. We had separate bedrooms, but I actually really slept in his room. But I had my own separate bedroom, you know. We'll get into that later though. But within that time, you know, he can't even say that when I did end up moving out and leaving, I asked him for my furniture back, and that'll be in another video. But I asked him for my furniture back, and he was like, no, you can't have it back. I bought it. So only thing I had with me when I moved out was the clothes that I brought with me to Texas, shoes, and any other personal belongings. But I had none of my furniture because he refused to give me my furniture because he bought it. Anyways, so next thing is I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so I moved out, left, whatever, but while I lived with him, this man brought multiple, and I mean multiple females over. And you know what they was doing. Use your common sense. If you don't have none, please use it. But yeah, within that time, I will say he was emotionally abusive, seeing as he got mad when I would go to another man's house, but never ever had enough respect to not bring women to the house. So apparently I paid bills there, right? Because he was taking all my money and saying he was using it for bills. Bringing women to the house that I paid for with me and him, but I was not allowed to bring men over. But he was allowed to bring any woman he wanted. But he was also allowed to get mad at me for going to another man's house. I'm sorry, right? I honestly cannot believe I sat there and dealt with that. Okay, we grown now though. So on top of that, it was one time I didn't answer his phone calls. I actually asked him. I said, "Hey, do you want to come to a movie with me?" He refused. He didn't want to come. Okay. And I'm going to the movie. End up getting out the movie. He was calling me. I wasn't answering. Assumed I was with a man. I came home. That man was outside waiting for me in the driveway. I went up to the house. Went up to my room. Got in my room. He was visibly mad. And
Girl, who is you pregnant by?
Just mad, because he thought I was with a man, and I wasn't. And he ended up snatching my phone from me, because I ended up getting on my phone because I don't want to freaking hear that. You bring a bitch here. Oh, I can't say that, but you bring females here over and over again but get mad when you think I'm with a man and I wasn't, and I offered to let you come to the movies with me. Oh, isn't that absurd and crazy? Like, what? But he snatched my phone out of my hand. Then I tried to leave the room. He told me I couldn't leave the room. And also, I can't tell y'all the amount of times this man threatened to kick me out of the house if I went to another man's house. That was a rule at one point. If I went to another man's house and spent the night, I could go live with him. That's what he told me. But I pay rent.
Girl, who your baby daddy?
Right? Because he's taking all my money. Right? He didn't want y'all to know that, though. So yeah, the phone snatching. He was very possessive. Y'all didn't know that either. Y'all just was on the internet thinking whatever. He was a very possessive man. I couldn't do anything. I really couldn't have friends without him assuming that I was doing something. And I'm not gonna lie, I had been with other men during the period of time I was with him only because he was with other women. And my mama didn't raise no fool. I'm not stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? What? You know what I'm saying? But it's okay, cool. So, yeah, all of this came about though, because I personally have had enough, I have other stuff like, him lying to me. He would get mad that I would lie about certain things to him, but would turn around and lie in my face. He's lied to me multiple times, including wearing protection with other women while me and him was like that, you know what I'm saying? Lied to me talking about, oh, we do. No, he didn't. So ladies, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all messing with that man like that, go get checked. I ain't gonna lie, go do it. Please do it. But yeah, and then on top of that, what else? He messed with both of my friends that came with me to Texas. They ended up moving to back to Florida. Messed with both of my friends. Both of them. Yep. But yeah, that's the story. That's like everything y'all didn't know. And I'm gonna make a separate video, a part 2, where I'll show y'all all the rest of the messages that back up all my claims. But yeah, I was tired. Also another thing, I told him to take all those videos of me and him down off of OF or whatever. He didn't. So this is where all this is coming from. You're not gonna, you can't do something simple for me. So I'm just gonna put it all out there for
Chris on OF.
And apparently,
y'all better go find that OF.
Yeah. It's cause I told him to take my videos down. He gonna go post another video with a male creators tag or whatever. So yeah, I guess he's he's with a man now. But yeah, story of my life. Don't do what I did, and yeah, be aware. So y'all, this right here is the original message. Here's a message where he actually tells me no. Like I told you, I had no access to none of that money. So here you go. You can read. Like, I was like, since we, let me change the info on my, something? He's talking about no. And I don't have no, after I said why, he actually came in the room to talk to me and apologize because I'm pretty sure he didn't want to lose my account that he was making money off of, okay? Here's one of the occasions where he tried to throw me out the house, basically using the fact that I, really couldn't go nowhere against me. Talking about telling me to go back to Florida. Talking about we gonna find you an apartment. All that. That's one account. This is him again telling me, oh, you need to go back to Florida and stuff like that. Like, you might have to go back. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, mind you, I was exploring, getting into content creation with other creators. And I had hit up this specific creator that I said no, I didn't want to collaborate with. But then I was like, you know what, why not? He got mad about it. Mind you, I told you this man was possessive. Talking about, you can go back to Florida, you lie about everything. Like, he didn't lie to me several different times. This is him when I went to the movies. Like I said in the last post, I had...
First of all, you let a simp pimp you? Bro, Chris Sales is marriage material. He is not pimping. He is not about that life. He not got the ism to watch his girl get on OnlyFans with another man. Stop it. What did you think you was getting into? Do you know this nigga? Light-skinned niggas don't have no heart like that. I'll be damned if I let my girl go sleep with another man and think that we about to do some content. Man, girl.
I went to the movies and he thought I was with a man and I wasn't. I went by myself. And talking about something, you keep ignoring me. This is when I came home and I found him in the driveway waiting for me. I'm guessing maybe he thought I was going to be with a man and I wasn't. I was just in my Uber. This is me explaining to him that he needed to, give me my information for my account. And on many accounts, I was scared to ask him because I was scared he would delete my account and I would have no way to make money. And
she was with a man.
Have any family here. So he ended up giving my account back or whatever the case may be. But this is me where I asked him for my things and he told me no, because he bought it, right? He bought it with his money. His money, but I still ain't seen mine. But yeah, guys, that's all the information y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? In case he tries to come up on here and say I'm lying, which I never did. Never lied to this man. Always been pretty truthful. I just wanted him to take into account my feelings, which he never did. And I, like I said, I was young. I probably should have known that that man did not give a about my, about how I felt, honestly. And I'm really personally glad that I got myself out of the relationship. And also, before y'all ask, this is not his baby. It's not, okay? But yeah, I'm glad I got myself out of that situation. Like, I keep having people ask me, how do I feel about his new girlfriend? I could give two less fucks. I don't care about that girl. Honestly, how I feel is that I personally escaped. Like, that's how I really felt. I dealt with a lot of emotional abuse. I have never in my life cried so much over a man, like, ever. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with that, plenty of him saying, like, oh, I'm not gonna, fuck you no more and stuff like that. Like, him saying that to me, telling me that, calling me a hoe while he's out here, fucking on all these women, bringing them to the house. Baby, if you thought you was the only one, you weren't. You're not. You never were. And never did I think that either, because he brought it, it was in my face, And like I said, I had also been with other people, but I tried to give him, he would get mad at me and then he would stop bringing people over and then he would start doing it again. You know what I'm saying? Very hypocritical, But, that's it. That's, everything that y'all really needed to know. Hopefully, some of y'all might hate me. Some of y'all might call me a clout chaser. Who cares? I was known before him. I just got a little bit more popular because of him. But, yeah, I really hope y'all heed my message and listen to my side of the story. I don't know if he's going to go make a video or what. But, honestly, I'm just tired. I'm really tired and fed up. And, honestly, it's not fair on my part that no one ever heard my story. And he's out here making me look bad. So, yeah, guys, That's it. Have a nice day. So I guess it's not funny when the tea is about you. How you mad that I'm speaking facts? Yeah, I'm speaking on you, and I have the right to. Free will. I forgot I have free will, matter of fact. Don't forget that. But yeah, that's what he had to say. Baby, I'm very much focused. You want to talk about me and my one baby daddy? Bitch, you got 4 baby mamas. Please get your life together. Huh. I don't like, bitch, I'm so done. I'm so tired of being a nice bitch. I'm so tired. Like, I'm so freaking tired. And the fact that you sit up here, like, you text me that, I'm ungrateful. What was there to be grateful about during our relationship? Yes, I will say, like, yeah, you did do something nice for me, but all that nice shit quickly went out the window when you took my money. You didn't kick me out, but you literally told me, oh, just go, you can leave. Yeah, no, I don't find it funny at all that I could have got a disease because you wanted to fuck around with multiple women. Never told nobody we was together. Never said that. Made that very clear. Yeah, now you don't want to answer me back because of what I just said? Like, fuck? You mad that I came on the internet and spoke facts? That's what you mad about? Like, baby, listen, today is your time to shine bright too. Because guess what? It's about you today. It's not about that other poor lady that you was talking about. It's about you. So, y'all see, though, how he ain't mention my money in here? So you can talk about I'm poor. So if you're just so rich, then it shouldn't be no problem with you giving me my 21K back. Mind you, I warned you up here. You ain't listen. So this is what you get. Bitch, you thought you was bigger than the program? Well, you not. You not. You can get talked about just like the rest of these people you be talking about.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog. And hit the links down below, man. You got it, man. Everyday PJ, use the discount code, all right? Now, man, what the? He was calling me a hoe. But you know what? He wasn't the only person that was out there getting it. I was getting it too. Girl, you a hoe. He is too. Hey, what are we talking about? Yo, I just heard the craziest simp pimp conversation in the world. Shout out to Chris Sales. Nothing against the man, but man, bro, you should not be dating OnlyFans models. What the freak is wrong with you? Like, I'm not even finna allow that. You know? Like, what are you talking about? Bro, you had Queen, bro. You had Queen, and now you've resorted to this. Ain't nothing wrong with her, but Queen to this, bro. You couldn't keep your stuff together, man. You out here clowning Corey. You need to stop. Leave Corey alone. Leave CJ So Cool alone. Just, man. You know what? She could be not telling the whole truth. There's probably some truth to it. But the fact that she listened to it and said, oh, I was young. Girl, that was 2 months ago. You still young. And then she says, that she said something about her, learning and stuff like this and never going through this, of course. But women go through this stuff all the time. All the time. What are you talking about? That's how you can tell when somebody haven't seen enough life and they just out here talking. Now, there are people saying it's clout chasing. Possibly. But since she was doing certain things with him, I don't think it's too much of clout chasing. I just think you shouldn't have put this story time out there, girl, because you didn't make yourself look good at all. And you pregnant by another man. First of all, as a man, girl, why the are you talking about another man with my baby in your belly? Are you stupid? obviously she not with that man no more. So because I would be like, girl, delete this right now. What are you talking about? We got a family, and you over here mad at this dude because he owe you 21. Girl, leave my baby out of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, her baby daddy gotta be broke. Cause why she doing this? She need that money on. Hey man, stop it. Like this is why I do it. This is exactly why I do it, man. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this crazy situation in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.